Hello, everyone. This is Abigail, your transformation healer, alchemist, guide, coach, your soul shaman. And I'm here to give you your energy forecast for the week. So we know that we are entering Mercury retrograde season, right? So if you haven't already been experiencing its energetic effects, I would like to say, then definitely. We've been in the shadow period of Mercury retrograde for the past week or so, and now starting tomorrow, that's when it actually begins. So the shadow period is basically when the planet begins to slow down. And when it goes into retrograde is when it's so slow that all the other planets orbiting or doing its usual orbit makes it look like it's actually moving backwards. So that's where the retrograde comes from. So a little bit about the retrograde. A lot of people are either afraid of it or they like to ignore it. Here's the thing. It is a great opportunity for you to take a step back, reassess your life, reassess where you are right now, relax, right? And to also evaluate where you've been, where you are, and where you would like to go. But the key here is to just slow down, basically. Slow down in everything that you'll be doing, in the way you talk, in what you're doing. Slow down and take your time with it. That's what Mercury retrograde is really the lesson that it brings to us every single time. Now, Mercury affects our communication. I'm talking about communication of all kinds. So that's why our cell phones get all weird during this time. That's why, in terms of how you communicate with others, it seems like you're not communicating clearly, or people are not understanding what you're saying, or you tend to be like there's no like it just looks like you're just saying things, like you can't really control what you're saying. And so because of this, it's very important for you to not take things seriously at this time. Don't take things personally at this time. That's the key. Don't take things personally. Whatever you hear, just know that we are in the retrograde mode. Things need to come out so they can be healed. Just be aware of that. And of course, Mercury also has to do with computers. And so computers tend to act crazy. The other thing that Mercury is associated with is coding. So computer codes, codes that affect any kind of system is part of that coding. So when Mercury is in retrograde, it tends to jumble the code. So transportation that like a light rail or airplane, all of those can get affected by Mercury retrograde too. That's what makes it so powerful. It's not just communication. It also has to do with computer. Anything that has to do with the computer and coding, it affects all of that stuff. But basically, it's telling you to slow down. Oh, your cars too, of course. But slow down. And everything that you do, slow down. Don't try to fight it. Don't try to push your way through it, because it's only gonna make you feel harsher. And that's not the point of Mercury retrograde. And so the more aware you are of this energy that we're entering into and how you can work with it, the better you can flow with that energy. So this week I've been working with the goddesses this whole week. They've been coming in a lot. So we're going to continue bringing their wisdom into this week coming up, right? So in the Mercury retrograde, and we're in the retrograde from tomorrow the 19th, December 19th, all the way to January 8th. So all the way to that first week of the new year. So we're going to be in this retrograde for a while, but I feel like it's a perfect time because we have the holiday season, right? And so use this time to really focus on spending some time with loved ones, family, friends, spending some alone time, reevaluating yourself. It's given us the opportunity to really take the time to rethink what we would like to manifest in the new year. So it's perfect timing, really journaling more this time will really help you out a lot. Spending some quiet time will help you out a lot. Don't try to fight the energy. Remember that. Just let it be. Whatever comes up at this time for you, remember it's coming up so that you can heal it, so you can reassess it, reevaluate it, revamp it, redo it. Mercury retrograde is all about anything that has the re in front of it, revisit, reassess, revamp, relax. That's all Mercury retrograde. So I'm bringing in the energy of the goddesses to help guide us this week, because Christmas is coming and is right in that retrograde. So let's bring it in. So let's go into Monday and Tuesday, which is the first 2 days in Mercury retrograde. And we're bringing in Goddess Mot. And I love, love, love this goddess. She's an Egyptian goddess. And she holds the scales, if you kind of look in the picture. And she's bringing in the energy of fairness. So Monday and Tuesday, you're really going to be diving. You're going to be reassessing what is fair and what is not fair in your life. If one thing that's coming in is that if you've always been that doormat, or if you've allowed others to kind of step all over you, or you've given away your power so much, this goddess is going to come in to really teach you to rebuild your boundary, to call back your power, but also to learn what is fair to you and what is not fair. So Monday and Tuesday, the lessons that Mercury retrograde is going to bring us is in knowing what is fair in your life and what is not fair. And if it is not fair, how to reassess it and how to make it fair for you in your life. And then Wednesday, Thursday, and before we go into Wednesday, Thursday, the message from Mot is this situation will be handled in a fair and justice. Oh my gosh, why am I saying justice again? So this situation will be handled in a fair and just manner. So that's the message from Mot. And then for Wednesday and Thursday, we are bringing in the White Tara. I love this goddess too. So she's coming in and she's bringing in the energy of sensitivity. This Wednesday and Thursday could be very interesting for most people, emotionally, that is, because the lessons are going to be in that emotional realm, being sensitive to the energies around you, because we're going to be open. Our energies are opening in terms of receiving what needs to come in, and so that you know what you need to let go too. And so you could be you could experience all those different emotions that need to come up to be healed. And so when that happens, just know that that's what needs to happen in order for you to step into 2017 in a big way, in that place of wholeness where you can manifest whatever it is that you would like to manifest. But first, you need to face whatever needs to come up to be healed emotionally, and know that you are simply opening up your energy. You're expanding your capacity to receive so that you're able to manifest that which you desire. So White Tarot will be coming in and bringing in the energy of sensitivity. And her message is this: you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So you are becoming increasingly sensitive. Avoid harsh relationships, environments, situations, and chemicals. So really pay attention to what doesn't feel right around you, and make sure that you're putting yourself in an environment or in a what word am I looking for? In a place where you feel good. If something doesn't feel good, you need to address it. Don't just don't sit in the irritation and hope that it will go away. With this retrograde, you will have to face it and do something about it. So be gentle with yourself for Wednesday and Thursday. It could get emotionally intense. And then for the weekend, for the weekend, we are bringing in Sekhmet, another Egyptian goddess. Sekhmet, she reminds you, she brings in a lot of strength. She brings in a lot of strength, like finding the strength to be who you are, finding the strength to face whatever needs to be changed, finding the strength to live the life that you've always wanted to live, finding the strength to be who you want to be, or exactly who you are supposed to be, but you've been afraid to express that. So she's going to be coming in for the weekend, really bringing us, gifting us that energy of strength in whatever it is that you are about to face or you are facing. She's going to be bringing to us the strength so that we can go through it, we can heal it, we can let it go, whatever it needs to be done. And so her message is be strong. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So be strong. Be strong. You are stronger than you think you are, and your strength assures a happy outcome. So this week is going to be interesting. Just looking at these three goddesses who are coming in to really help us in the first week of Mercury retrograde. The first week is usually the most intense because the energies come in and you have to deal with it. But if you're not aware of it, then you get slapped in the face with it. But if you're watching this, now you know what energies are coming in. You know what to look for. You know what might happen. You know how to prepare for it. And you also know that this is an opportunity for you to really reassess where you are, where you would like to go, and also relax. And throughout, or don't resist, because when you resist, then it becomes more intense. Relax. Just flow through it. It is coming up for a reason, for you to heal, to let go, whatever needs to be done to prepare you for 2017. Allow that to happen. So Monday and Tuesday we bring, Goddess Mott comes in and brings in, teaches us about fairness in our lives. And then Wednesday, Thursday, we bring in White Terra, and she comes in to teach us about sensitivity and how we should take care of ourselves. And so she comes and teaches us about open it up, like we are opening up our energy field, which is going to also make us like our energies sensitive. We'll be sensitive to energies around us already, especially with the Mercury retrograde. So she's going to come in to really teach us how to take care of ourselves, make sure our environments are supporting us in this time, make sure we're surrounding ourselves with the right energies, the right people who support us and not, drain us or irritate us, that kind. And then for the weekend, Sekhmet comes in and tells us that to be strong, that we are stronger than we think. When it gets kind of tough, we forget that we've come this far. Everything that we had to go through, we've come this far. It takes strength to be where you are right now. So Goddess Sekhmet is here to remind you of that strength that you already have within you, and that you also have access to it. So it's going to be a great week, and also could be an intense week. But remember, when all that chaotic whirlwind is going on around you, you do not have to be part of that tornado swirling. You don't have to be part of it. You can be that grounded center so that others may be able to be inspired by your strength, be inspired by your ability to hold still. Be in that stillness with yourself, so that they can find your own stillness by seeing you in your stillness. So hold the space this week. Be gentle with yourself. I cannot say this enough. Be gentle with yourself is so key. Whatever comes through needs to come through. Whatever needs to be healed needs to heal. Allow it to come through. And if you need support, make sure you reach out to others who can support you at this time. Okay? All right, my loves. Have a great week. Love you all.